the more things change, the more they stay the same. Week in and week out, SmackDown continues to be boring and bland, and this week was no different. It was a little bit better than last week, but not by much. I did like the John Cena Logan Paul face-off for the second time, and Cena once again cooked Logan Paul on the mic. He filleted him. He's done. Stick a fork in him. Sami Zayn becoming U.S. champion. Who cares? So, again, SmackDown was pretty boring. So, we're going to get into SmackDown from August the 29th, 2025. This was the go-home show to Clash in Paris this Sunday afternoon. So, we kicked the show off with Logan Paul. Logan Paul comes out. He says that he's a disruptor. The crowd cusses out Logan Paul in French. Then Logan Paul says that the main reason why they're on Netflix and going to ESPN and others is because of him. He says thank you to TKO. He says he brought Prime into WWE, and basically WWE has become WWE Me. WWE Me. He says that Cena represents the outdated, institutionalized wrestling that keeps you all comfortable. So, Logan Paul continues to speak the promo. He cut some of it in French. John Cena comes out to a massive reaction from the French crowd. They're in Lyon, France, which they were in May of last year. So basically a year ago. Cool stuff there. So Cena calls Logan Paul stupid. He says that he sees a lot of potential in Logan Paul, but it's just wasted. He says that Logan Paul's not a disruptor. He's basically a wannabe. And Cena goes over and cites his own career as to what Logan Paul's doing now. Cena said that Logan Paul's influence isn't what it used to be. Cena said that he saw the list that was released on the top 25 influencers of all time. Drewski, I Show Speed, and others were on it, but not Logan. He made us, Logan Paul made stunt prank videos at 18, and at 30, Logan's on the front page, and it's for the wrong reasons. So John Cena continues to run down Logan Paul. Logan Paul then interrupts and speaks a little French, same thing with John Cena. So Cena then leaves the ring. He talks to a fan in the crowd, says he apologizes for earlier on in the day. He was mad and upset. He told Logan Paul that's what it's all about, basically. And then John Cena comes back to the ring, tells Logan Paul that he's a professional pretender. Cena then calls Logan Paul a dickhead because he's the one who wanted this match. He better polish his game. And that was it. So this was fine. Again, this was a little bit too long, but this was fine. It got the point across that it needed to, and I do like that. Again, John Cena is one of the greatest promos of all time. He's really good. He always has been. Him, The Rock, and others. Cena's right there, especially in modern day pro wrestling. Roman Reigns is pretty good too. Cody as well. And I like Logan Paul. He's good, but he's not good on the mic. He's good in ring, and he does good character heel work. But like Cena said in the promo, Logan Paul is just basically a gimmick. But Logan Paul, he's good, but he's got a while before he can be great. And again, I do think that he'll be world champion in due time, but he won't be the WWE Undisputed Champion for a while. He's not on that level yet. The world title is basically the second coming of the IC title. That's basically what it is. So this was an okay way to start the show off. Good stuff there. moving on. This leads us into a backstage segment involving the Street Profits. No, my bad. Yeah. Well, they were going to say some stuff, but then they're interrupted by Uncle Howdy, who asks if they're real family, because the Wyatt Six is. And when the Profits fail, and they will, they'll find out if they're really brothers. Who cares about the Wyatt Six? Who gives a shit about that? Moving on, this leads us into the first match of the night. Alexa Bliss defeats Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green is still massively over. Alexa Bliss gets the win via the devastating, all-powerful, almighty roll-up. What the fuck is going on? Enough of the roll-ups, please. It's ridiculous. So post-match, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven and Alba Fire, the Secret Herberts, they attack Charlotte Flair. No, they attack Alexa Bliss. Charlotte comes out to make the save, and then, no, she does not make the save. She gets beat up too, and basically, the Secret Herberts, they stand tall, so that's fine. Makes sense. Again, Chelsea Green kicks ass. It seems like they're going to be bringing Ethan Page up to the main roster, it seems like, for a little bit, because with their thing that they got going on down in NXT, the Canadian duo, which is pretty cool. It's caught on, and apparently, according to rumors, that some people that some people in WWE do like the fact. So they do like the group, which is fine. Moving on. So we go backstage. Sami Zayn addresses feeling like the best version of himself right now. That he's on Smackdown. It's time to go out there and do it. There's no better place to do it than Lyon. He talks in French. And that was the end of that segment. So moving on there. So then we get a vignette from Aleister Black. It's real creepy. I didn't really even watch it. But basically it's just continuing the feud between him and Damien Priest, basically. So Damien Priest says that he warns Aleister Black that he'll enjoy every bit of violence coming his way when they face off. Okay, that's fine. Then, this really pissed me the fuck off. Michin, a.k.a. Mia Yim, rolls up Kiana James in a matter of, I think, probably 5 to 10 seconds. Then the match was over. It was literally over. And then they immediately go to commercial break. It's so stupid. Like, why would you even do that? Post-match, Giulia and Kiana James, they beat the shit out of Michin, which is fine. But it just doesn't make any sense. It's dumb. It really is dumb. You know, because Kiana James was going to hit Michin with a purse, and then it's a roll-up. And again, the roll-up now is the most powerful finisher in all of pro wrestling. It's more powerful than a tombstone pile driver, a pedigree, an RKO, Stone Cold Stunner, Sweet Chin Music, Jake Roberts DDT, The Undertaker's Powerbomb, The Undertaker's Chokeslam. I don't know, man. Whatever. Moving on. Drew McIntyre shows up next. So, he said that he's been looking for Cody still. He says he wants to talk to Randy because he knows he's around here. He wants people to sing their song. To sing his song. Randy comes out to a massive reaction, and the crowd does sing his song. And basically, Drew says that he's gonna make Randy see things his way. He said that Randy attacking him for just about any other reason is fine other than being Cody's friend. Drew goes on and says that Randy's 2-year recovery. He talks about how Randy had his 2-year recovery from back surgery and everything else, and how Cody talking to him and asking for updates isn't friendship. It's intel to be used against him. And then Drew brings up Cody beating Randy at King of the Ring. Because Randy hesitated. He thinks Cody really cares. He's an idiot. Randy says that Drew makes a compelling case, but he dropped Drew last week because he thinks Drew's a prick. So then Drew and Randy, they have a little brawl. Drew headbutts Randy. Then he's about to go for the Claymore. Orton gets out of dodge. Then officials come out and break it up. Randy RKO's all the officials. Then Randy goes for the punt, and Drew gets out of dodge of that. So that's cool. So it does seem like they're going to probably do Randy and Drew. I think it is in Clash in Paris, I believe so. I think so. It doesn't matter. But this is fine. Moving on. So, Melo Don't Miz, they have an argument about how the last couple weeks have gone. Miz starts to do his catchphrase. So Uncle Howdy, he shows up again for the second time of the night to tell them that there are different perceptions, but perception isn't reality. Can you handle that? Melo tells him to not write a reality check that you can't cash. So, whatever. It's fine. Moving on, this leads us into Randy Orton. He's backstage. He offers Nick Aldis an apology and a small bottle of Fireball to make up for his antics. And then R-Truth just pops in just to see if Nick Aldis is going to drink that. And I'm like, what the hell? So the R-Truth character is back in full effect. And what R-Truth did about 4 or 5 weeks ago, it doesn't make any damn sense. It was all for naught. He's back to being goofy and, just goofy and weird. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I don't like it, but it's fine. Then this leads us into the Street Profits versus Melo Don't Miz. I didn't really watch this. Thankfully, Melo and Miz, they got the win. No, my bad. The Street Profits, they got the win because the Wyatt Six, they got involved and everything else for whatever reason. And so, basically, the Wyatt Six, they entered the ring post-match, and then they start on the Street Profits. So, it's going to be the Street Profits versus the Wyatt Six at Clash in Paris. And I'm pretty sure the Wyatt Six are going to retain. I do not give a shit about the Wyatt Six. I really do not. I don't care whatsoever at all. Moving on. This leads us into Tiffany Stratton. She's backstage. She's confronted by Jade Cargill, who reveals she's the number one contender for her title. So, they have a back and forth on how SummerSlam went, which ends in Jade promising all the talk of them being on the same level will die down. Okay, that's fine. I guess they're still going to do Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton, the rematch at some point. I'm fine with that. Main event of the evening, Sami Zayn becomes the new United States champion by defeating Solo Sikoa. He ended up winning the match via the Haluva Kit. Jacob Fatu got involved, as well as the rest of the MFTs. And Sami wins. And he celebrates, and that was the show. Yay. Riveting television. Right, guys? Nope, it was not. The only thing good on the show was the Logan Paul, John Cena stuff. Everything else was pointless. The U.S. title was fine. Sami Zayn winning makes sense. I doubt Sami Zayn will be a long champion. He'll probably lose it before the end of the year. So maybe that's like Survivor Series or whatever, but he won't be a long... he won't hold the U.S. title basically too long, so whatever. But SmackDown, as per usual, was boring and bland and not much to really talk about. SmackDown is basically like a hamster on the wheel. It's going nowhere. It's literally just running up and down the wheel and not doing anything. Like, it's not You know, like if SmackDown was a hamster, it probably wouldn't survive because it hasn't eaten the pellets, it hasn't drunk any water, it's just running on the wheel. That's all it's doing. That's all SmackDown is doing at this point, and it sucks. You know, SmackDown is garbage. SmackDown is the worst show of the week next to Dynamite. Like, they're both neck and neck, they're both hand in hand, they both mirror each other. So it is what it is, man. At this point, who gives a shit? But what did you guys think about SmackDown? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.